Hello guys and welcome back to SM Software. This is another episode on the React Marketplace app using Expo. So in this video you're going to work on splash screen, logo, app icons, all of that, and also change the background color of our mobile app. So by the end of this video you will be able to change the background color, change the splash screen, remove the default one, change the app icons, all of that. My name is Shaban Musamba. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and also like the video. Let's get started. Alright, so to get started, first of all, we have a default app. We have a startup app we created in our previous video. If you didn't watch that, please go ahead and watch this our previous video. What I want to show you is now if we go to the splash screen is supposed to look something like this. So I can also try to launch the app. I have an app here. If you open Expo, let's give it a second. All right, so scan the QR code, allow the camera, scan the code. Now we want to see the splash screen. So this is the splash screen. So this is what I'm talking about to change. Also, we will work on changing the logos. You can have the logo on the registration logo. You can also see this is our app logo. And if I go to, for example, login, you see we got the logo here, or even the registration, we got the logo here. So our startup app, it doesn't have any of these. We just have the default one from Expo. So we are going to work step by step to change all of this to put our own. So if you go back to our marketplace app, which we created in our previous episode, you can go if let's try to close all of this. All right. If you go to asset, this asset, you see we got uh, almost everything here. So this is not like Flutter that you have to, I don't know, have to do much of stuff, a bunch of stuff to change the logo. So this is simple. You can just go to this folder and rename this apps. First of all, this is the splash screen logo or icon. We also have the app icon, app logo, even favicon. All of this we have them here. So we are going to do this step by step to change and test them to make sure that everything works properly. All right, let's get started. Okay, I got this logo here. So what I want to do, I can go to Google. I go to Google and I want to search for. Sorry, I want to search for icons or Android. It's Android icon generator. This one. So from here, so I can just upload a logo. So this will generate. This can help us generate different sizes. Different sizes of the logo. Doesn't matter. I can just go ahead and click generate. So this will generate the size. Okay, it's actually here. I can go open that, extract the file. So I want to see what we have in here. Extract here. Okay, so if you open, you will see a different size. Doesn't matter. You can have a better one, a better logo. So this is just for demonstration. So the logo is here. If you take Android, also is here. Okay, what I want to do, I can copy. Maybe I can copy this Play Store because it's the bigger one. I don't know. We don't really have the sizes. But there is also another app. And there's another site there we can go and generate different sizes. But I don't want to spend time there. Okay, so here I can paste this the logo here. This is the one generated. Um, so you see that we got couple of files here. This one is actually the smallest one. I can copy, go back here. I want to search for the smallest one we have here. I can take this one. It is also a PNG here. I can take this and paste here. So favicon, we have favicon. I can rename this old. Let's say old, and this one I can rename it to favicon. Let's see, launcher. I will rename it to favicon because this is actually the smallest one we have in there. But there is another site there. If you use it, you can get a different size of favicon. This one is not the best. Anyway, it's not about having the best logo, but this video is just to show you how we can change the logo and the splash screen. So this is the original one. If you want, you can go ahead and get rid of this one. Doesn't matter. I can delete this because you're not going to use it. Yeah. So for splash screen is here. This is the splash screen icon. We can take the Play Store one. This the one is a bit bigger. We can use that, or we can go back to here. Close this. Here too. So we can go back inside here. We'll get there's not even different sizes. That's the thing. Also this side, there's no different sizes which you can use. But I believe you can find something in here. That's the launch. Too small. Launcher. Right, so we can take this one, launcher 3, 3 X. Take this one, and we can put this in here. Yeah. So this is the name. We can what I want to do, I can copy this name and just rename this old. Is correct, and the launcher XXL XX. Well, which one is it again? This is the one. So we can rename this one. Yeah, rename this one. I'll close this and this one too. The splash screen, you see this one for the default one is too big, but it depends also with how you want to handle different stuff. So this is the icon. Icon, we can use this one. This Play Store, we can use this icon. So this, they can rename this. Let's say old, and just going to rename this icon. Okay, this is it, and actually I can delete this ones. Delete these ones. What else you have to change here? Background, Android icon background, Android. So we can also go ahead and change this one. But before that, I want to show you, if you go to app.json. This is this one, Expo app.json. So this one, I want to show you these images we are using. So, most of them, they're here. You see the name. So most of this stuff we are using, they're here. For background, to change the icon. So if you don't, the image we are changing, make sure that it's match this one. You see this one here is matching this one from the schema. We have also favicon. We have the splash screen, which is here. So we have already changed this one. we can also go ahead and change the color. I can just use select any color here, just show you can change any color. My favorite color is green. I can just put any color here, it's fine. So splash screen, we have changed that. um favcon, we also have these ones. You can go ahead and change these ones too if you want them. You want to change them. Color, we can change color to something else. If you find also there's any error when updating the color, you can just copy the whole thing. Copy this and we go to chat gpt. So let's check for errors. So if there's there an error when the color updating color or whatever, so chat gpt will tell you, or the AI can tell you the color this one. So you see recommended format, so we can use this format here. That is background color. So if you take this background color, I believe is down here. Yeah, so background color. So if you don't like this color, you can actually get green. Background color. So it's just a way you can here also update the version, the rest of the stuff here. Fix version. Sorry, this is, you can actually use this updated version of this guy here. Yeah. So the image, make sure that it matches the one you have. So you see asset image. This is actually here. So asset and images. So all images you are using in here, they're actually from this place. So the only image we want to update, we can also still keep, you can keep the same color, the same names, but we just want to change the, for example, the icon android foreground.png. This is the one, foreground.png, and also this one. All right, let's go and change these images too. What we want to do next, we can go ahead and test our app faster. Our app is here. We can do Expo npx Expo start -c to clear cache. So this will start the app. Let's see how much time it's going to take. So at the same time, I can also just open my app and open the Expo app, because you want to test to see what we have so far. I got one app here already. So what I can do, we are waiting for, all right, what I can do now is just going to scan the code. Allow, yes, let's go ahead and scan the code. You probably need to delete cache. This is usually for Expo. And go to app, cache, clear data. Now open the app again and try to scan it. Okay. Okay, now this is our splash screen. This is the splash screen. So the foreground also, we can go ahead and change that. But first of all, this is our splash screen. So you got this is going to take time to build this bundle. So what I can do is this one, if you take this image, I want to show you about this image. You see the size, sorry, see the size. um, we can do something like this. If you want, you can change that, or you can keep it, because you can first of all test to see what will happen. Let's try to reload the app again. But actually, you can see that our icon is already there. The app icon is already there. If you reload the app icon is already there. So what I want to do is just go ahead and find some sizes, because we also got the issue with the different sizes. So we can find the size you can fit here and they replace them. So this one is not even matter for you, but we can I can just show you how we can change these ones. All right, so for Android updative icon, or this one we got here, is a couple of things here we need to know. For example, if you go to our app with the app.json, here is some things. If you provide the color for this one, so that means we can also still remove the images and we will just use the color as a default for our background. So this is just going to stand for our splash screen icons. But if you decide to give another icons, or to give them the image like the way default one, you see we got this icon here and also this one. So this means that the color, it can this will override the color. So the color want to work, so we're just going to use that image. So this image, I want to show you that image as this example of this image here. So we have two options right now. We can remove, you can decide to remove the image, or you can leave it. Another option also, you can just go ahead and add the color. So that means we can just use the logo, find the logo to use as a background, logo icon to use as a background. So I want to show you how it works. Let's go to ChatGPT. Android updative icon. So we see that here is the foreground. Foreground. So the background, this is, it will be like this. So if you give an image, it can use the image instead of the color. In this case, you can see the image which was given here is this is the image which they're using as a background color. So in our case, we can also just go ahead and use the, you can decide to just remove this line. We can remove this line. Which one is it again? Yeah, we can remove the line, remove of everything here. So just leave the color. So we just use the color. If you also, I want to show you another option if you want to use the image. So this is the Canva. For example, I have this sample logo here, and the recommended size for the logo is actually Expo recommended the logo. If you want to use, if you decide to use the logo, the icon, the size is supposed to be want to show you. If you go to download, and the size is supposed to be 432 or 438, like this is fine. So you can download this one and also go use it. So you can remove the background too, and this is going to be a PNG, so I can just go ahead and download this one. So just you download this size for this image. If I open that, is here, there's no background. Can go to my downloads, and you see that image is here, and there's no background. So I can copy this one. If you want to do, you can see this is the name, so I can copy this name here. I go to this guy, I'm just going to rename this file like this. Yeah, so once I have this, I can now go back to app. We have this and this one. Yeah, but actually this one, we want to leave it. I want to leave this one. So I can leave this or just remove it, so that if I remove it, so that means I'm going to use the background color. If I keep it, so I'll use this as my background. So in this case, what I want to change really is just these two. So I want to remove this one. This is black and white. It's just black and white without background, and this one is actually the colored one. But I don't want to black and white and the colored one. I just want to use it. I just want to have the same thing. Unless you want to change. If you also want to change, have different color, you can use Canva to convert that. Okay, so in this case, we want to, since we don't want to change the background, we can just copy this one. I copy the name. I go to this guy here and I can rename this file. It's okay. I can also duplicate the file. How do you do duplicate again? Maybe just copy the file and paste it again here. So we want to now rename that one again. So this is going to be Android icon monochrome. So I go back to the file and this one, remove, and they're just going to paste this here. Let's try. I didn't copy the name. Supposed to copy the name like this, and back here paste this one here. Okay, so I can, if I copy this one, I just copy them, control C to copy them, and I can just paste them here. So we have copies, but I can delete now the original one. Original one is this and this one. So I can delete these two guys, get rid of them. So the rest one here, I can just rename this one to make sure it matches the same file, and also this one here. Yeah, so this is going to the same thing, so everything is still fine. So we decide to keep this one. In future, if you want, we can come back and just get rid of this page, or we can try to build the app. If it doesn't look good, we can go ahead and remove that one. All right, so once we finish this, we can just go ahead and run npx expo prebuild. npx like this, expo prebuild. So this will build compile again your Android, whatever you are, any app you are running on it. Okay, now it's complete. Yeah, it's finished. Finished successfully. What I can do next, you can just do npx expo start. So this will start again the app. So we want to see if there is any error, but as usually for npx, we have to clear the cache to see what we'll get. But right now, let's just have a look to see if actually it can launch the new app with the new icons. This might take a couple of seconds. Just depend with the internet connection. All right, I restart the app again. So what I want to do now is to scan the code again. I can open the QR code. Yeah. Okay, now our app is starting, but that was very quick. It was very quick. So what you can do, if is there any problem, we can go use the same thing. We can go and clear the cache. Can clear cache. This may take a couple of seconds, but the best way, you can go to app like this, info about app, and just clear cache. Okay, so once you have cleared the cache, you can go back to our app. Is here, open again Expo. Expo is there. Scan the code again, allow the camera. Okay, now we can see what we have in here. We have now a splash screen. So this also include the icons. Yeah, this also include the icons, but there's also some cache there with the background. I think you saw that. You saw that when it's launching, is actually that this background image. Which one is it? This one. So this depend. We decide if you want to remove this. So by default, Android actually use the color, or if you want, you can keep this one. But this was it for setting up. This was it for setting up the splash screen. So the splash screen is there. So, yeah. So this is one way we can handle the splash screen. The icon is there. You can change the icon. Put a big one. This one, the padding is too much. Is that fine for now? This is an easy way which we use default Expo. So we are not using React Native splash screen. So we are using Expo, which makes it easy to just go ahead and change the splash screen. All right, so this was it for splash screen and app icons. So just in summary for what you have done, we use the React Native Expo to update our splash screen, which is very easy. The video was a bit long because we went step by step and also went to much details about it. My name is Shaban Mswamba. In the next video, we will talk about and work on different screens, which will create different screens, the login, and the entire authentication system. If you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and also like our video. See you in the next video.